Dear Robert Sapolsky, I am a Carnegie Mellon degreed philosopher in aesthetics who, through lived experience as a software consultant, I was the proverbial steel worker's daughter. Nobody saw this visage and went, she Einstein of consciousness. She Sherlock, human functioning, that's physiology. Philosopher of physiology is really what I am. Through lived experience, I have created a unifying theory of human energy, potential, and well-being. That's body, mind, and soul in a way that you and I would define it. Not any of this woo-woo stuff. All right, well, we got this word, and here's the definition. Science has yet not shown any way that that definition could be valid. I've got the hypotheses. I've been waiting, trying to find the intellectual impresario, and I keep wanting to look up that word, and I keep don't because it's the right word. But I want the nuance of having looked it up and been able to tie it in. All right, I'm determined, Robert Sapolsky. We're going to have a collaborative, collegial, see, I don't know. There's you. This is a conversation, but since it's just me on my video, I have to sort of do a performance. Performance art philosophy. Nobody bought that. So what I'm asking you to do is to validate my theory, wherein I sort the hard problem of consciousness into an easy pivot. I'm sorry. I have got something that is so validly a theory of consciousness that changes how we think about human functioning, that has impactful things to say about chronic disease and mental illness. I am demonstrating things that your scientific paradigms say are impossible. And I'm explaining them again and again and again. And when I explain them to myself, I can dial in and get better and better and better. Right here, right now, I'm in an altered state of consciousness. Do a little tablets, ingesting, not inhaling. I think that's a big thing that nobody's talking about. I challenge all of y'all, and you personally in a very respectful but yet like playful way. Like this is part of what you want to do in this phase of your life. You know how Crick went all brain and consciousness. I think you're going to go all play and performance. And I want to support this chick because the theme of her life is that we are all African ancestrally. We want to solve global warming. We need a global hive mind of a new kind of thinking that I just so happen to have created myself. Life-centric thinking, right? I'm a philosopher. So there's the tip of the iceberg. What you can see is I want to spread life-centric thinking opposed to stuff-centric thinking, and money matters most masculinity. The wise feminine. You know, you've been waiting to. I could tell you have. So I've been able to create a mental model of your mind that I think I can just really be playful and say, this is kind of a friendship thing. This is a way out the blue thing. And thousands of people have not responded to me as a human being who had some long series of non-fortunate events make me homeless for now over 3 years. And what I've done while I'm homeless is to create the unifying theory of human energy, potential, and well-being. It solves consciousness. It answers why the universe is expanding. There's a lot of quantum physics and a lot of cosmology from not the astrology stuff, the astronomy stuff. And there's the Zanzi. I'm Zenzi. That's Zanzi. This is my midlife pivot name. As Malcolm X, Muhammad Ali, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I'm changing my name, but I'm choosing a Zulu name. Zenzile Londolozi. I am responsible for who I've become, the protector of all living beings. It's like I've been creating this bespoke performance for you for decades. Much respect for everything you've achieved. And now, I mean, let's seriously pull like the best philosophical collaboration with the scientist caper that's been hatched so far. Do you know about Emily du Châtelet? She's the one who proved in the debate between Newton and Leibniz how she was Voltaire's lover. She is the scientist and Voltaire. So I think I'm the Voltaire and you'd be the Emily du Châtelet. Anyway, you see, what I'm trying to do is create a rapport via cultural context. And you got to know somebody. And some of the reasons why nobody can talk to each other is nobody's establishing rapport. And they're using one word that has 5 meanings and they're not. And then things just goes chaos. Oh, the chaos theory. You really did it. You did. And like Doug Hofstadter said, got me into Gödel's incompleteness theorem. Like completely. The philosophical hypothesis of bioelectromagnetism. That's what I want to talk to you about. And it combines Heisenberg's uncertainty principle, Gödel's incompleteness theorem, and Helfrich's life-centered complexity axiom. That's me. Deb Helfrich. .squarespace.com. I'm really looking forward to having a chat. Zoom. Walk around. I'm here on the Pacific. Okay, so I'm a couple bays down, Monterey. I'm inviting you and Lisa. I would just be so great. I'm just a person in real jeopardy. And I'm in so much jeopardy, not because of what's wrong with me. There's plenty that's become wrong with me, but because there's what's right with me. I'm trying not to say a judgment word. I don't want any judgment here, but I'm the apex intellect of the philosophical hypothesis of bioelectromagnetism, which teaches all 8 billion of us how to solve global warming, the ever-escalating burdens of chronic disease and mental illness, and the dehumanization of plantation capitalism. I got big, vast thinking. Everyone else's thinking is down, 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 down. That's the problem. I got vast thinking, and everyone else has got pinprick thinking. There we go, no judgment. It's hard. You got to work at it to get this judgment out. But I think I think I can really teach you how to behave your beliefs. There is not free will, but agency. And I had to spend decades doing nothing but saying, this is who I am, with nobody listening and people trying to change me and people acting like this is not a free, everyone, we're all 55 years old. And I ask people for help and they go, you're homeless, so I need to tell you to just get a job bagging groceries to make ends meet. All of that wasted time telling people what to do, being the hall monitors of plantation capitalism. That needs to get fixed. So the top of my iceberg is to be the hashtag redheaded She-Hulk. Get on a stage and sit everyone down and say, hold it. I could explain these things. In our blind spots, we can really quickly start fixing things. And if we don't now change our thinking to life-centric thinking, it's not hard. It's not going to cost anything. It is an iterative process. You got to send out the scouts. You got to find the oat flakes. And then you got to put all your mental energy into becoming exactly who you are and building your right livelihood. That's why I'm asking for help. Robert Sapolsky, thank you for existing. Harmony.